Medical struggles and adversity have played a large role in my life. Ever since I was a kid, I've taken inspiration from the story of Lance Armstrong. In his 2001 book, It's Not About the Bike, My Journey Back to Life, Lance Armstrong said that pain is temporary. It may last a minute or an hour or a day, but eventually it will subside and something else will take its place. I've always found this to be true in my experience, and I think that it's a valuable piece of advice for everyone to remember because we all struggle with pain throughout our lives in various forms. Personally, I watched my dad go through testicular cancer as a teen, and then I also went through end-stage renal disease myself as a young man. My dad, when I was 13 years old, was diagnosed with testicular cancer just like Mr. Armstrong had. He went through the same treatment protocol as Lance and got two surgeries and went through chemotherapy. After all of that, he was lucky and was able to enter into remission and has been in that since for 17 years. I saw in that experience that his pain was great, but that he also managed to persevere through it. He got back to doing the things that he loved, including riding his bike. And I've also seen a lot of pain for him in that area, because he's taken a lot of crashes, as one does when you ride on the road. He's broken his back, his neck, he's broken his collarbone, and he's also punctured lungs and been in the hospital many times. But he always gets back out there because it's something that he loves to do, and the pain that he feels from that is temporary, and he knows that it will pass, and that it will be worth it once he gets back. When I was 20, my kidneys failed and I was forced to go on to dialysis for end-stage renal disease. I was diagnosed with a rare genetic condition when I was 10 years old, and I knew that my kidneys would fail when I was 21. The process of being on dialysis is very painful, and there are a lot of different surgeries that go along with it. I think I ended up having 4 or 5 surgeries while I was on dialysis before I got my kidney transplant after 4 years and 8 months. It was a very harrowing experience, but through it I learned that when I persevered and I pushed hard, that the pain would pass and that I would be happier if I had tried to push myself and be a better person through it. Even after dialysis, I've continued to experience a lot of pain. I've had bone breaks on 10 different occasions in my legs and feet, and I also ended up having to get hearing aids this year as a secondary cause or a secondary consequence of the disease that caused my kidney disease. But through it all, I've still been able to take inspiration from Lance Armstrong's quote and remember that the pain that I'm feeling will only be temporary. I hope that I've shown you today that I've been through a lot of pain and I've seen a lot of pain in my life. Pain is temporary, though, and as Lance Armstrong said, it will only last for a while and something else will take its place. So hopefully you'll remember that even though pain is a part of life and that everyone has to suffer through it, it will pass and that something else better will take its place. It's been a good lesson for me, and I hope that it will be a good lesson for you.